Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's quick Reaktor sound design session. And I'm Danny Xander, and for the next few minutes we're going to be creating a generative bassline. So stick around and we're going to dive in. This is for beginner or pro looking for ideas, and you'll definitely find something useful here. So stick around and feel free to drop any questions in the chat. I'll try to answer them at the end. And so we're going to start off. Let's dive into the patch. Here's what we're working with today. Today we're going to be working with a note in, clock, 8-step sequencer, an oscillator, a filter, an LFO, and a quantizer. So we're going to be building that out. And just to give you an introduction to Reaktor, Reaktor is a sound design tool that is used to create sound synthesize effects and create your own instruments. So today we're going to be building out an instrument. Building out a sound in Reaktor. And yeah, let's dive in. So to get started, when you open up Reaktor, you're going to be greeted with several different sections, and it's going to be the Reaktor play section, the patch section. Play is to remove instruments that you want to play in Reaktor, just the basic patches that are pre-built. Then you have patching in Reaktor, where you patch together modular racks, and then you have building, where you build synths, samplers, and effects and sound design tools in Reaktor. And we're going to dive into the build section. When you dive into the build section, we're going to open up a note in, and that's going to be our first module. Our first module is going to be that note in. We're going to open it up, and we are going to use it. So we're going to use a note in, and this is going to trigger our sequencer and sync everything in Reaktor. And then we're going to open up an 8-step sequencer in Reaktor. And then we're going to follow that up with this helps us to create a step sequenced sound, and we can set it up with a minor scale or any scale that we want. Let's just pick a scale. I think I'm going to pick maybe B minor. And so we know that we have a B in B minor. Just going to start off with a B. Then we have, after B, we have C sharp. Then we have E, B, C, D, D. Then E. F sharp. Then we got a G. And finally an A. And we can end off with a B as the last note, just to complete the scale. And we got a full scale, B minor scale. So we're going to continue with our build. And now we're going to add an oscillator, because we need an oscillator. And we're going to start off with an oscillator, we're going to filter too. And add an LFO. And finally, we'll grab a quantizer. So we go to library. We're going to go to our blocks. And we'll add in a quantizer. Okay, so I think we have all the pieces that we need. So the filter is going to help us shape our tone and make it more dynamic. Oscillators are sound generation source. that we're going to be using to create sound, and our quantizer will help us add a little bit of movement and unpredictability to the notes that are played, and the quantizer ensures that everything stays in the same key. So that's the point of that. And we're going to play and tweak and see if we can set something up that resembles a good sounding tone. And basically, I'm going to start off, let's get creative and start off with the bass line. We're going to add in an LFO to modulate our oscillator. So that's going to be modulation source into the oscillator. And then we're going to use a quantizer to add some randomness. So let's plug that in. Then let's add a filter. Let's bring this whole thing over to the left. And then let's connect it up to see what we can get coming out of it. Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay, let's grab one more thing. Let's grab a bento box. Let's grab a scope. I'm gonna bring in the scope so we can see what we're dealing with in terms of sound. I'm just gonna delete the extra ones we added. So, got some sound coming in. Okay. So, let's create our generative bass now. Just playing around with it. See what we can get out of it. So let's sequence it up. Let's grab pitch. I'm gonna connect our oscillator into that. Then we're going to actually connect let's get our 8-step going. Let's add a clock so we can get this to work. And then going to connect that to gain in into our pitch. Add some steps. Okay. Let's start our clock. Let's rearrange our panel a little bit. So we're going to rearrange our panel so we can get it going. Internal clock. Move this around a little bit. Just to add a little bit of deeper sound to get a bass sound going. Oops. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's add some frequency modulation, because why not? Let's duplicate this LFO and we're gonna add some frequency modulation. Let's do it in reverse. Let's take up A sharp, and then we'll take out E sharp, and let's take out D sharp. Let's also take out there's only two sharps in the key of B, and that is C sharp and F sharp. So let's take out that C. Let's also take out this F. Let's double the oscillator, see what happens. Disconnect that second oscillator. There's something else. So let's want to go oscillator 1. This will be oscillator 2. So we got the second oscillator in the mod source. So Okay, so there we have it. We built out a sound and connected it to the sequencer and routed it through the filter. So we played it back, and this is what we got so far. So this is perfectly usable for anything you want to use it for. And let me know what you grade in the comments. Let's add one more thing to this, and that'll be some kind of reverb. Well, that's all we got for today. Feel free to experiment on your own and let me know what you're able to create. Peace out for now, and happy sound designing.